Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. Welcome to North Sumatera Pavilion. How are you guys?
Good.
It's good to hear that everyone's healthy. And how was your trip from Jogja to Jakarta?
Karet and Darut.
Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Monica Novalina Melati Putri. You can call me Melati. And today I will be your guide here on North Sumatra Pavilion. So, if you have any question, you can ask me directly. And please follow me. Has anyone ever been to Medan? Or are there Medan people?
No.
As we know, North Sumatra is the capital of Medan. Medan consists 8 clans, each of which has different customs. The majority of the people in Medan are Muslim, while their livelihoods are mostly farmers, traders, and fishermen. North Sumatra is one of the many provinces included in potential tourist areas with tourist attractions such as Prapat, Brastagi, Lake Toba, Tomok, Marabirata, Nias Island, Sibolga, Sipiso-Piso, and many more. And if you want to go Medan, you can go by air, by land Trans Sumatra, and by sea route. So this province has 4 traditional houses. There are Toba Batak, Nias, Karo Batak, and Simalungun Batak traditional house. Other buildings on this bridge are imitation of the warrior place. Other name is Panca Persada of the Malay tribe. These small and unique buildings is usually used on Sundays and national holidays as a venue for art performance like music, songs, and dance aimed at visitors as a welcome. Does anyone here know the name of Batak traditional house?
I know Polanski's house.
Yes, you are right. Originally, the traditional house for community was built not for shelter, but it was the land with philosophical value, which in a way become the moral of life. The meaning is as a guide to life in relationships between individuals. Another philosophy is as a form of cultural preservation that aimed at betik to successors. Bolon house is made in the form of a rectangle that is combined with strong walls and pillars. Maybe someone has read this article. Does anyone know what it means? The meaning of the foundation is to cooperate when carrying heavy loads. For the top of Toba Batak traditional house in support using a pole that is commonly called ninggor. The pole is straight and tall, which means honesty. Then in front is arop-arop, which means hope to be able live properly. Then songboltak, which serves to hold the roof, has meaning if there is a house who isn't good in service, then it should be kept in the heart. Does anyone have any question?
No.
Come on everyone, please follow me. Now we are at the Toba Batak traditional house, which is a large traditional house. The Toba Batak traditional house is decorated with large carving with distinctive traditional colors, namely red, white, and black. A pair of gajah dompak on left and right of the buildings, said to function as a repellent. Each window is written aspect of life in traditional North Sumatra society in general. In this building, it's used as a place to introduce various aspects of North Sumatra's cultural community, while the upper floor also functions as a venue with limited seating, while the lower floor exhibits a series of dioramas about history, life, order, custom, and also picture of struggle hero Sisinga Mangaraja 12. Then we head to the house next, to Toba Batak House, which is Nias Batak House that is located between the Toba Batak House and Karo Batak House. This house has a boat shape and looks slim with supporting pillars. The shape of this house is common in southern Nias, where at the front of the house there is a pile of stone as high as a fence, which is occasionally used as a stone jumping equipment, a traditional Nias sport that is often displayed together with the attraction of Nias soldiers. Then in the most western part is the Karo Batak traditional house. Another name is Siwalu Jabu, whose roofs in 3-story high and has a triangle shape. It's said that these all three divisions symbolize the existence of a Sitelusangkap bond, which is the bond of three families group consisting of Kalimbutu, Senina, and Sebunyak, as the term Natolu or three stove in Batak, Toba, and South Tapaluni communities. In this house, there is a gecko ornament that is said not to be repellent reinforcements. Another interesting thing is the decoration at the top of the roof in the form of triangles. At each peak of the triangle stick a buffalo head, which in traditional belief is considered as a symbol of welfare for the families who inhabit it. Next is Karo Batak traditional house in the pavilion contains various aspects of culture such as handicraft items, in addition to photographs of various attractions and aspects of community life. In this place, you can see a variety of ulos, fabrics like this, traditional woven fabrics, which means blankets that are considered by society to have sacred value, where their wearer can be free from interference from evil spirit. Therefore, ulos is considered as a means of salvation, so that the gift to others must be carried out with a special ceremony. Does anyone know what the traditional Batak cloth is?
Ulas cloud.
Yes, that's right. Usually, this fabric is used at certain custom or event. In the beginning, ulos was used as a shawl, which symbolized the bonding of parents' affection for their children or between someone and others. This is in accordance with Batak philosophy, namely nihihot nihodong fibers, which mean that the fibers bind on the stem of ulos, a bond of affection between people. Each ulos has a state, nature, function, and relationship with certain things. There are three most basic elements in human life, namely breath, blood, and heat. For the two previous elements, which are God-given, and for the third element, they are not. Among Batak people, it often sounds glossy, which means giving ulos. Batak people believe that it only needs to be in ulos, then men who have heart, soul, have heroism and virility. While for women, they have the characteristic of resilience against infertility. There are some rules that must be obeyed so that others should not just mengulosi. Parents are only allowed to mengulosi children, but children are not allowed to mengulosi parents. Ulot itself has several characteristics, which can absorb sweet, no odor, and doesn't fade easily. Does anyone know the function of these ulot clothes?
No.
So these ulot clothes is usually used at traditional Batak Toba events, for grief, as a bridal gift, for Batak girls, and many more. Finally, we have finished exploring North Sumatra. This means our tour today is over. Hopefully you can gain more knowledge about North Sumatra. After this, you will head to West Sumatra Bridge. Later you will guide by my friend Vira. I hope you enjoy this tour. And don't forget to tell your family and your friends about how beautiful North Sumatra is. I say many thanks for stopping by the North Sumatra Pavilion. Hopefully, the information I have conveyed can be useful. And once again, thank you and see you on next tour.